Hello everyone. It's already 12 o'clock. The bells are singing. I don't want so much to wake up because also I have to charge my phone because all the night I didn't charge it. I have problem to find all the access here for the cable. Nothing. So I have read wrong my flight tickets. I thought I have to depart tomorrow on Tuesday, but no, it's Wednesday. So I can get out with another friend also because she was working, and we decided only to have a breakfast tomorrow, but I have also tomorrow. It's fine. I love this bed because it's so big. You can completely open yourself like this. I love it. So I'm just charging a little my phone now. I just went to the pharmacy because I need something for this. I can go to Nollendorfplatz today. I will tell you a little about my gay complexes, things like that. It will be a short story. I want to show you also other things. Maybe we will start from Brandenburger Tor, and then I have to meet some friends. We go to a restaurant. So I have to stand up soon. I don't want. I already dressed. Oh no.
So outside, so what you ever seen? It's the Friedrichstrasse. It's the center of Berlin. I used to come here very often because there is a library where I used to go almost every day when I didn't have a job. There is also the Friedrich Palace. It's a theater. It was my first theater, the first time in a theater for me. It's amazing. Must go because it's really cheap. It's something like 20 euros for a show. And yeah, the other thing was particularly important this part of the city because I was often for the library. It's where I went every day when after looking for a job. In the evening you can't look for a job, so you can't do so much after sending emails to everyone, to so many restaurants, giving CVs. I didn't have nothing to do and just did that. So I went every day to the library. There you have sofas, chairs. You can sit there, take a book and start to read it. So, and then I started to read my first books in German. I read everything in German. So I learned a little more of German, so I started learning German. It was in that time, October 2012, that I started to go to school to learn German every day, every morning. So I used the rest of my money just to pay the school, to go to school. I remember my first book in German, in a foreign language, was The Little Prince. And then after I started reading books for teenagers. And if you decide to go to the library, it's called Dussmann. It's only 2 minutes from the station. It's the biggest in Berlin. It has 4 floors, I think. I really like it. I've been there many times. I didn't buy books. I just read a lot, every single day. And then I was alone. I didn't have friends. I was every single day walking around the city alone. I had seen everything. And what I did in those last 3 months of the 2012, it was going every day to this library in the night because it closed also at 22 o'clock or 23. It's very late. I spent there so much time. It was different. So the first year in Berlin was really difficult. I was always alone. I didn't have a friend. I was incredibly shy. I had terrible hairs, a little long. Not like now. Now it's beautiful because I cut myself my hair now. Yeah, look, it's amazing. I make an amazing job. That's it. I was always alone. I was always sad because I like to stay with people and to talk with people. And staying with books, still makes me feel really comfortable. I love staying in a bookshop, even if I don't have to buy something. Just staying with the books, looking the titles, open them and read some pages makes me feel really happy. It's something I like. Hope one day to write a book, mini book, maybe of my journey. It was cool because you can sit there and read there. You have also the toilets inside and there is the water. You can stay there as much time as you want. I was never in the disco, so just when I met some friends, we went together and I didn't want to be gay and I just tried always to look girls but didn't like really girls and never alone. The first time I went in a disco alone, in a club alone, it was in London 2 years later. Because I always thought, you know, I am alone, I don't know anybody. It's so stupid to go alone in a disco like an idiot. I will look really like a stupid guy there in a corner, completely alone with no friend, that I couldn't speak with anybody. It was, I said, what should I do if I don't have friends? And so I spent 1 year and 7 months here in Berlin, almost always alone, no friends, never in the discos. I was incredibly shy, but I developed this part of me with the time after a little, so now it's much better. So I go very often in the discos, first always alone, almost always alone. I don't give a fuck. I just go there, I get drunk, I start to dance and maybe I meet someone. You have to do it. So in a new country where you don't know anybody, you should start from something. So it's very normal to go in a disco alone. You should do it. So otherwise, how you can meet friends? It's better like that, not in a library. You can't find people in a library or on the street just walking like that. So in the disco, it's the perfect way to meet new people, I think. And I forgot that just walking, you can come here. Let's see. Brandenburger-Tor. I never have enough of its view. Never. I've been here many times, especially when I get annoyed of the bookshop or visiting the city, especially when I had nothing to do with and I didn't have a job or I didn't have a friend. Just came here, just sitting on a bank. It's amazing. The view, it's really beautiful. You can just look it and just relax on a bank. I did many times, but in the night there are not so many people. It's really peaceful here. It's really quiet. Yeah, here there is the French embassy and this is the American embassy. I love it. Take a picture. Yeah. Ja, das mag ich. Der ist groß heute. Keine Sorge, wir werden schneiden.
Das war jetzt unerwartet.
Ja, es muss unerwartet sein.
Was soll ich denn sagen?
Nix, keine Ahnung. Kannst du dir vorstellen, wenn du möchtest. Nur aber nur auf Englisch. Ich habe keinen Bock. Subtitles, ja.
Also wir machen noch russische Wörter. Ich nehme noch danach mit, was du so.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, you can because I don't speak Russian.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Kristina and it's Ezra.
22 Jahre alt.
And actually, I'm eating ribs for 3 years the first time.
Yeah, only 2 ribs. Not really 2, only 2. Yeah, look at them. That's different. Ja, du hast
Yes,
Geht schon.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should take some more because a bit hungry I am, but I'm not sure.
Na ja, du musst, du hast schon 12 Euro bezahlt.
They were.
Was hast du, Kristina? Hast du viel gegessen?
Ja. Voll.
Scheiße, ich habe keine Haare.
Du hast keine was?
Haare. Guck mal. Ah!
Das sind so.
Ist es nicht wichtig?
Kann nicht mehr.
Ja, keine Sorge, ich werde etwas schreiben ab. Ich habe keinen Bock. Ja, es wird etwas rauskommen. Guck mal. Ein Pimple.